You sure you don't mind eating outside?
Not at all. It feels great.
I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
I know.
You look wonderful. You really do. Thank you. We were worried about you.
Really?
You disappeared on us.
I know.
I leave messages, you would call back right away.
I'm sorry. I just need some time to myself, you know?
You're not mad at me or anything, are you?
Mad at you? Why would I be mad at you?
I don't know. When this thing first happened, we talked all the time.
I know.
We dropped by all the time. And then after a while...
I thought you were getting sick of me.
No.
I was getting sick of me.
Are you sure I didn't offend you in some way?
Karen, why would you have offended me?
You don't think on some level you blame me for this whole thing?
Oh God, that is ridiculous.
It was my idea to introduce you.
So what? We were grown-ups. We knew what we were doing.
Yeah, but I set this whole thing in motion. All the rancor and rage.
It was out of your control. That we came together was as much out of your control as our falling apart. You can't control everything, Karen, even though you'd like to think you can.
So, I guess you immersed yourself in your work this whole time, which is probably the healthiest thing you could have done.
Well, actually, no. I haven't been to my studio in weeks.
How come?
The pressure to paint has totally lifted.
Oh, that'll pass.
Oh no, I'm not worried about it. I don't want to paint anymore.
Why?
Right after Tom left, this unburdening took place. I looked at what I've been doing with my life, and it seemed so insignificant to me.
No.
Yes, Tom was right. I was using painting as an excuse not to get on with my life.
How can you say that? After all these years, all that hard work?
Let's face it, I was never very good.
That's not true. You're very good.
Karen, you don't have to say that anymore.
I like your stuff.
It's okay. I'm over it. It's not important anymore.
Wow. So what have you been doing with yourself all winter?
Well, therapy twice a week,
Good.
and I'm seeing someone.
Well, you little devil, isn't that great?
He is a wonderful man.
What's his name?
David.
How'd you meet him?
Well, actually, I met him years ago.
Oh, yeah?
He and Tom used to work together.
Uh-oh, another lawyer.
Yeah, right.
Oh, well, can't have everything.
Anyway, he just happened to call for Tom, and I filled him in on what was going on, and he was very compassionate, and it turned out his marriage was falling apart too. So we met for a drink, and well, it turned out we had a lot in common, and I've been seeing him ever since.
Well, it certainly seems to agree with you.
Oh, it's been
I think
lovely.
it's great. You're getting your feet wet. Forget Tom.
Well, actually, it's a bit more serious than wet feet. I'm in love with him.
How could you be in love with him?
I am.
You've only just started seeing him.
I knew him years ago, I said.
Through Tom.
Right, we went out socially a few times, the two couples.
But that's different.
I mean, it's not like he's a stranger. The preliminaries were out of the way. There's a history there. There's already a kind of shorthand.
I can understand it's being exciting. I can understand that, but love?
Why is that so hard to believe? I fell in love with Tom the first weekend at the vineyard.
Okay, and look where that got you. Sorry, I just think you have to be more careful. I don't want you to get hurt.
I'm gonna marry him. You think I'm crazy?
I never said that.
This is my opportunity for a real marriage, a real partnership, but you don't want me to have that, do you?
What an outrageous thing to say, of course
Come
I
on,
do.
let's face it. You need me to be a mess. You're invested in it. Every Karen needs a bet.
That really isn't fair.
We all play the parts we're handed. I was the mess, the ditz, the comic relief. You got to be Miss Perfect. Everything just right, just the right wine, just the right spice, just the right husband. How was I supposed to compete with that?
I had no idea you felt this way.
We can't all be like you, Karen. God knows I've tried. No matter how much I stir, my suit